What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 video. Well, we have set to season 2 just around the corner. And what does that mean? That means in today's video, we'll be going over the best XP and stub method. So you guys can make the most amount of stubs and gain the most amount of XP the fastest in today's video. If you guys do enjoy these type of videos, go ahead, subscribe for new intros, post notifications on, and also if you guys do enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. I do want to set a like goal for this video, so let's see if we can get to 100 likes on today's video. The first thing I want you guys to tell me, drop in the comments down below, how much XP did you guys get during the season 1 XP reward path? Let me know in the comments down below. So let's talk about the best XP method in MLB The Show 23. What used to be March to October last year, this year it is not, because March to October only counts towards Team Affinity and it only counts during one team, and all of Team Affinity are no sell cards. So we want to make stuff, so we want to unlock cards that we can sell on the marketplace, and that is going to be in the XP reward path, and that's going to be in Road to the Show. If you guys aren't sure how to set up Road to the Show with the custom rosters and all that stuff, I am going to explain that later in the video, so stay tuned. But first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at our... So if you guys go to the top left where your profile picture is, click on that and you go to your skill set, whatever it is, whether it's on bronze, silver, does not matter. You're going to go over to See, Task, and Rewards. Once you hit this, you'll see the program. We are on the Diamond program. So on the Diamond program, we're only going to count up to 100, but 2,000 plus 3,000 is 5,000 plus 3,000 is 8,000 plus 3,000 is 11,000 plus 1,500. There's 12,000 XP to be earned from 0 all the way to 100. You can basically get 12,000 XP. And along the way, you're going to get XP from just playing the game, and you're also going to get diamond equipment packs. You get one diamond equipment there, you get another diamond equipment there, and you also get diamond perks. Those can sell in the marketplace anywhere from 5,000 to 45 to 50,000 stubs if you get really good diamond equipment, and perks can sell upwards to 10,000 stubs. So that's pretty good stubs right there. Normally you'll get at least one good diamond equipment for around 20k. The most I've made out of 2 packs, I think, this year of the diamond equipment was 80k. So I got 2 equipment that were worth 40k each. We made a total of 80k from those 2 packs. So 12,000 XP there. Now let's check out the gold. I want to show you guys. Oh, actually, we'll check out the bronze. We'll go to the bronze, same thing. So if we start from 100, 750 plus 1,000 is 1,700, plus another 1,000 is 2,700, plus another 1,000 XP is 3,700, plus another 500 is 4,000. So in bronze, you only get 4,000 XP, but you're going to fly through the program. It's going to be very easy to do because the mission's a lot easier. We'll go over the missions here in a little bit because the missions really don't change. They just increase a little bit in difficulty, and you just have to do a little bit more of them. We'll take a look at the silver one now. And the silver one, we got 1,000 plus 1,500, which is 2,500, plus another 1,500 is 3,000, plus another 1,500 is 4,500, and then plus another 750 is around 5,000, maybe 6,000. If I missed one, I might have missed one there, but around 6,000 XP for that one. And then once you get to the gold is when you start getting the XP a little bit higher. So for gold, you get 1,500 plus 2,500 is going to be 4,000, plus 2,500 is going to be 6,500, plus 2,500 again is going to be around 9,000, plus 1,250 is going to be 10,000 XP for the gold. And you're still getting you get a diamond perk and some gold equipment. There are some gold equipments that will sell for a little bit. Now I'm going to show you guys the diamond Road to the Show missions simply because they are going to be the hardest ones to do and what you guys should be doing. So when you load it into a game, these are the stats you're looking for. You can only get some of these one time. So 5 strikeouts once, 5 extra base hits once, 7 stolen bases, 7 extra base hits, is repeatable. So these ones down here, the 5 extra base hits and the 5 strikeouts, those are not repeatable. You can only do them one time. That's why it gives you 10 stars for each one. You can only do it once, but that's already 20 if you do both of those. We are on a two-way player. That's why you see the strikeouts and extra base hits. Um, we'll talk about the different programs that you guys can do also in this video. So if you guys have done certain ones and you don't know how to get to the other one, we'll show you guys exactly how to do that later on in the video. So stay tuned for that. So 7 stolen bases. All these are repeatable. So 9 innings pitched, 16 strikeouts. So what I like to do is I like to look at extra base hits because that's like a pretty decent one. And it's not too high, not too low. So I'm going to look at extra base hits. And if I go to a game and I go 7 for 7 and I know I got 7 home runs or 7 extra base hits, I'm then going to simulate the rest of the game. You don't have to stay in that game once you get those 7 extra base hits. And the reason I do that is because it doesn't carry over. So if I hit 10 extra base hits, it's only going to count those 7, and then when I get into the next game, it's going to say I have 0 again. It's not going to carry over the extra 3 and count towards 3 towards the extra to the next 7 extra base hits. It's only going to count the 7 extra base hits. So let's say I go into a game and I already had 6 extra base hits right here. Let's say I said 6 out of 7. If I get 6 in the next game, it's only going to count that 1. So I'm only going to get that 3 stars, 3 program stars once. I cannot get it more than once per game. So if you get 7 extra base hits in a game, you're only going to get the program stars one time. So even if you get 14 extra base hits in that game, you're only going to get the 3 stars. Same with the hits. If you get 15 hits in a game, you're only going to go with those 3 stars. Nothing carries over. So if you guys are 1 or 2 hits off from completing a milestone that's repeatable, just complete it real quick, simulate the rest of the game, hop into the next game so you guys don't waste time. Same with plate appearances as well. If I get 22, for odd reason, I get 22 plate appearances, I'm done with plate appearances. I can then finish out the rest of the game. Strikeouts, putouts, strikeouts, innings pitch. You guys get the drift now. If you get the 7 extra base hits, you can basically back out unless you want to try to hit the 15 hits the same game. But you can just do the 15. You can just finish off the hits the next game. 7 extra base hits and then simulate the rest of the game and then get into the next game. That's exactly how I would do that. I'll show you like the bronze one just so you guys can see how much easier the bronze is. The bronze is only going to be 5 extra base hits. So 5 extra base hits, 12 total hits, 5 extra base hits, back out of the game, simulate. Well, not really back out. You want to simulate to the end of the game and then go ahead and start a new one. I'll actually show you guys what that looks like, just so you guys know. So if we go over to play, we'll just play next game, whatever. Doesn't matter. So once you're in a game, what you're going to want to do is once you get your 5 extra base hits, let's say I got my 5 extra base hits, you're going to simulate to the next appearance, and then you're going to go to the end of the game. And then you'll just press circle or B, and then it's going to simulate to the end of the game. And then at that point, you could just return to the clubhouse, don't play next game, or you can actually play next game. You don't have to go back to the clubhouse. You can simply go to play next game, and then it will reset that counter for those 3 stars. You won't have to back all the way out to the clubhouse. Just have to go into the next game, and then it will count for your stars again. So I just want to throw that in there so you guys understand that a little bit better. So that's how you back out. These are some settings that you guys need to have, or at least should have, for Road to the Show. Player locked base running fielding opportunities always have set to none, and player locked base running opportunities always have this set to none. That way you don't have to field the ball and you don't have to run the bases. All you're going to be doing is pretty much hitting the entire time, or pitching if you are pitching. Presentation, always make sure it's on fast play. And then obviously the most important part is make sure you have your hitting difficulty and pitching difficulty set to beginner if you are playing Road to the Show. Now, if you guys are on Next Gen and you guys are looking for a stadium that you guys want to use for Road to the Show, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to the Stadium Creator and you're going to search for blank canvas. Sometimes it helps if you have crossplay on when you do this, but it should find it no problem. So we have 2 blank canvases right here. Uh, Neither one of those are ones that we want though. All right, if you simply search by online ID and you search American Blood, you press search. Now you must have crossplay on because if you're on PlayStation and if you search this, it will not show up because I'm uploading it from my Xbox. So you must have crossplay on for this to work. But there's the blank canvas. This is what you want to look out. Short walls, 5,279 feet elevation. And this is what you want. If you can't find one on your own, there's one that I just uploaded for you guys right now. So once you have that saved, this is what you guys need to do. You do have to upload it. If you don't upload it, it will not show you as a selection. So when you actually have it as under My Stadiums, you have to press more options and go to upload it. And you do have to upload it for it to be usable for yourself. Now, when you go back to Road to the Show, this is how you guys can change your stadium. So if you go over to League, where the TV's at, click on the League, and you go to Stadium Assignment. I'm not going to do every single one in this thing, but you would change every single stadium. So whatever level you're at, if you're at AA, AAA, you would change it. So I would go to Oak Street Park right here, and then I would change it to that stadium. So we'll go over to Created Stadium, and we'll go over to Blank Canvas, select it real quick, and there you have it. Now it is blank canvas. Now it is a little time consuming because you have to do it for every single team that you play, or you can do it as you are playing those teams. So I can go look at my schedule by going to League. Actually, it's not in League. It's in Play, right? View calendar. I am playing Rocket City. So I'm playing Rocket City right now. I'm not playing home though, am I? No, yeah, I'm playing them away. So I'm playing in their stadium. Always change your stadium. That's going to be the easiest. That way, at least every home game you don't have to worry about. But we are playing Rocket City. So we're going to go look for Rocket City. I'm really just looking for their logo, to be honest with you. I think this is them. If it's not, then, oh well. But we're going to go right here and we're going to change this stadium to blank canvas. So you can do it that way too. So if each time that you're playing a team, you check and see if you got the stadium right, and you would just change the stadium for each team that you come across. That way you don't have to do all of them at once, or you can just do them all at once, and then you don't have to worry about it. But that's how you guys would select your custom stadium. Now we're gonna be talking about the custom roster. I don't know if I have crossplay on, but we'll find out because I'm gonna search for a roster right now and see what we can find here. I forgot if I uploaded on Xbox or not. Oh, a bunch of other people did. So all you have to do is search American Blood. Make sure you go to roster, and then you're going to search for American Blood. And there's a bunch of rosters that people have basically recreated, or you can find mine if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. You can still find mine, but you just have to make sure that you guys have, crossplay turned on when you search mine. Oh, there I am. There it is. American Blood, A Road to the Show grind. There it is. It is right there, baby. There it is. And then pick Cincinnati. Okay. So you're going to download that roster. And when you go to start a new Road to the Show, we're going to go over a few things right here. You're going to load that saved roster. You're going to go to start, and you're going to go to new ball player. And this is where you guys can select your archetypes. So if you do position player, you have power, contact, and fielding. Each one of those will have those missions that you can do. There'll be one for power, there'll be one for contact, and there'll be one for fielding. That is 3 missions. For two-way players, it's a little bit different. There's a velocity and power, that's 1. Velocity and contact, that's 2. Velocity and fielding, that's 3. And then there's break, power, that's 1. Break, contact, that's 2. And break, fielding, that's 3. And then there is control, power, that's 1. Control, contact, that's 2. Control, fielding, that's 3. And of course, there's Nuxie. Nuxie, power, that's 1. Nexi contact, that's 2, and Nexi fielding, that's 3. So those are a total of 12 two-way player missions or archetypes that you guys can grind for. And then there's the pitcher one. There's velocity, there's break, there's control, and there's Nexi. There should be a total of 4 for just pitching. We've done two-way velocity and power, and I think we've done contact too, I think, and fielding. I think we did all 3 of these. So we're on break and power, I think, now. So that's what we're going to select. We're going to select break and power because I think that's what we're on. Closing pitcher, starting pitcher, that's really up to you and what you want to do. I just do starting pitcher. Mission's a little bit easier. Catcher, easy stuff. Confirm or continue. Start our career. Now, hopefully this roster's not messed up, and I might have to re-upload a new one if it is. But we'll definitely see right now. I can tell you right now if it's messed up or not. So on this screen, you will see overalls. You want your team to be 99 overalls. So we're gonna look. It should be the Reds, and it is. So the Reds have the 99 overalls, as you guys can see. So that's how you guys know that you picked the right team and the roster that you downloaded is the correct roster and it's not messed up. If you just go to the Reds and they're all 99s, you're good to go. That's all you needed. And as you guys can see, I did what I do. I did break and power. I have not done this one yet, so it's starting me out at the bronze. And then once I get to the silver, I'll unlock the silver. But basically, here it is right there. And this is where you guys start out as. You could add some perks if you want to. If you already have some old perks that you haven't used in a while or whatever, you can put equipment on your character. You can pretty much do whatever you want. I'll do that later though. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. So if you guys want to finish the program day 1, the XP reward path day 1, and you want to get those bosses unlocked and make some stubs, this is the best method and fastest way to do so is Road to the Show. We're going to hop out of Road to the Show for a second because I want to go show you guys Diamond Dynasty and some of those boss cards that we had. So guys like Murakami that are simply going for 20,000 stubs right now, let's see what they were day 1. So April 9th, they were all still around 50K, but we can't really see what they were day 1 because we can't go that far back, except we actually can. And you'll see on this screen right here, the day that he came out, he was selling for around 174,000 buy now, 145,000 sell now. So yeah, he was quite a bit. He went down a little bit a day after that, around to 100K. So you already lost around 50 to 70,000 stubs if you didn't get them day 1. So getting these cards day 1, you're going to make a lot more stubs. And by the end of the season, you can get them back for 20K. So think about it. Let's say you get 3 boss cards. You can sell them for 150K. That's 450,000 stubs. And then in a month or so from then, you could buy all 5 of them because there was 5 in this pack. You can buy all 5 of them for 100K. So you can buy 5 of them for 100K and sell 3 of them for 450K. I think that's a pretty good profit margin if you ask me. And you get all the cards back. And you still made over 300,000 stubs. Now, these cards might be even more expensive this time around because more people have stubs now. So they're willing to spend more stubs on these cards for debut videos, for YouTubers, or whatever they may want to do. Some of the best players in the world want to get these cards. The guys that go 12-0 all the time, that have a lot of stubs, they want to get these cards and put them in the ranked lineup and use them as much as possible because they play competitively. So you got to keep those things in mind. When the game first came out, no one had any stubs yet. Now people have stubs, so these cards are probably going to hold a lot more value for a little bit longer. We don't know yet, but that's something that be taken, like keeping an eye out on and just keeping up in your little head of yours. Just keep an eye on that and see how the prices are trending when the new season comes out on Friday. Now, when it comes to Road to the Show, you can have up to 5 at a time. So I can do 5 on my Xbox. I can do 5 on my PlayStation. You could have 5 going at once, I think. Maybe it's 10 now. I know it's 5 March to October's. I think Road to the Show might be 10 files at once. I could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to do all 5 at once anyways. You got to do one at a time. So if it ever says that you have too many files, I think it's 10 files. I think it's 10. I think we're if it says you have too many files, you need to delete one. Basically, oh, from the main menu, you go up to your profile and you go to see all ball players, and this is where you could delete some of them if you don't have them. So right now I have 2. I have God mode, and I have the one I just created together with you guys. Now, as you guys can see on the screen, I was actually able to sell Murakami for 300,000 stubs at the time that he came out. So the first boss I got, I sold him for 300,000 stubs. And as you saw on his average, he was selling for 150 to 170,000 stubs that day. So his price varied a lot as more people unlocked them. But I sold him for as much as I possibly could. And I believe when I got this one, Ricky Henderson was another boss card. We sold Ricky for 100K, so that's already 400K right there. And then we finally sold Bob Gibson for 71K. So it took us about 2 days to finish it completely. This time around, I'm going to try to finish it a little bit sooner. But we got 3 boss cards in 2 days of work. And then we were able to still sell Bob Gibson for 71,000 stubs. Obviously, he's a lot cheaper now, so we still made out by selling him then. And that's everything that you guys need to know. How to get a custom roster, how to get a custom stadium, how to equip the custom stadium, the best Road to the Show settings that you guys should be using, my track record on making stubs, and getting XP fast using the Road to the Show method. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and turn those post notifications on so you guys don't miss out on any other videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one.